The Minnesota Vikings, fresh off their first win, are at home Week 5, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who eked their way to a 3-1 record.
Mahomes pressured, escaping again. Mahomes got the first down and goes down inbounds before the touchdown that will end the game.
Patrick Mahomes dealing out bad beats and fantasy losses all around. He also comes into this game off of one of the worst outings of his career, only 203 yards, only 1 touchdown, 2 picks, a rating in the low 60s, got outplayed by Vincent Adultman.
Mahomes floats for Kelce, intercepted again, the second one of the half.
Minnesota's defense may be the kind he can get right against. Bryce Young didn't light them up last week, but he went 25 of 32 against them, plus 90 rating. Vikings didn't pick him off.
Young to throw, got his man, it's Thielen at the 25, turning upfield, takes a hard shot.
That fits Minnesota's body of work too. They've allowed QBs to put up a rating over 110 so far. Only 2 teams have given up a higher one than that.
Wide open is Keenan Allen. Allen dancing into Vikings territory down to the 35.
Travis Kelce, obviously Mahomes' focal point. 60 yards last week on 9 targets, 4 more than anyone else on the team.
First catch for Kelce. Inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
Vikings haven't handled tight ends very well either. Rating allowed to that position a hair under 100.
Late rush as he finds Everett over the middle. Good job picking up that pressure that Everett ushered out of bounds.
Maybe Minnesota's pass rush can tilt things. The Vikings are addicted to the ballroom blitz. Last week sacked Young 5 times. 1 led to a touchdown.
The ball comes out, and it's picked up by Wanham. DJ Wanham rumbling inside the 20. He'll go all the way to the house.
Another allowed them to finish the game off.
Young, sack from behind, and that'll do it.
3 of those sacks came via the handiwork of safety Harrison Smith. No team in the NFL has blitzed more often than the Vikings.
Young is sacked, and Harrison Smith.
Will they keep it up versus Mahomes? He has a 100-plus rating against 5-plus pass rushers this season.
Blitz coming, picked up throws. Travis Kelce, wide open, easy pitch and catch and a first down.
And check this out. The Jets blitzed him less than 20% of his dropbacks for multiple reasons, but it generally worked. If Minnesota backs off, it makes it a little harder for him to find an open receiver, but it also makes it easier for him to bowl. Mahomes is using his legs more often this year. He ran the ball 7 times Week 4, 51 yards and plenty of big first downs.
Mahomes with forever's got a long way to go. Got 10, got 20, got the first down at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes isn't the only running threat either. Isaiah Pacheco carried the offense in their Week 4 win. 115 yards, 5.8 a run, and a score.
Pacheco almost got in the backfield, instead into the open field and accelerating. Pacheco in for the touchdown.
If the Vikings crowd the line as usual, that makes it tough on backs. They held both Carolina's primary guys under 3 yards per carry last week, have held running backs to 3.7 yards per carry on the season.
Minnesota bringing pressure right away again as they hand it off. And all of a sudden that run game has started to be cut down.
Vikings' own run game is also a key to this matchup. Alexander Mattison has looked good the last 2 weeks. Week 4, 95 yards, 5.6 a carry.
And Mattison nearly breaks free, fighting for the extra yardage.
And Minnesota will hit KC with some Cam Akers. 5 tries, 40 yards, 8 per run in his debut as a Purple People Eater.
Akers again, stutter step. Akers across the 40.
I know that's for the defense, but whatever. Chiefs defense is vulnerable on this front. They let Breece Hall escape for a 43-yarder in Week 4. They've allowed 4.6 a run to running backs.
Breece Hall runs away. Look at the space for Hall to accelerate into the secondary. He's a great finisher. Hall in the open field is brought down.
Still, the focus for Kansas City's defense will be squarely on Kirk Cousins and JJ. Cousins threw 2 more picks, won a 99-yard house call.
Cousins throws, picked off, and it could be trouble up the far sideline. Sam Franklin from the 1-yard line. Cousins trying to track him down. He'll cut it back, get a block, and he'll go 99 yards for the score.
Minnesota's turnover problems have been a constant through 4 games. Justin Jefferson has also been a constant, but for the right reasons. 2 touchdowns last week, first game under 100 yards, but leads the league in receiving yards.
Cousins to the end zone, it is caught. Jefferson for another touchdown.
Rookie wide receiver Jordan Addison, wide receiver KJ Osborne, also threats. Neither did much last week. Chiefs secondary has handled wideouts well overall, held them to a sub-80 rate under 6 yards per attempt.
Garrett Wilson, grab in traffic, minimal gain.
They've had more trouble with tight ends, a rating allowed to that position over 110. So maybe TJ Hawkinson does a little something. He had a quiet week versus Carolina.
Dumps it off. Hawkinson turns upfield. First down and more for TJ Hawkinson.
Chiefs pass rush should cause problems for Cousins. Chris Jones specifically has 3.5 sacks in his 3 games. KC hit Zach Wilson 10 times, sacked him twice.
Zach trying to get out of there, and he won't. He will be sacked.
Cousins has been sacked a minimum of 2 times each game.
Third down, Cousins is dropped.
The Chiefs are 2-0 on the year with Katy Perry watching from the stands. Not sure what she's doing this Sunday. Good game despite Minnesota's record. Any purple picks headed our way? Fill the comments up with predictions. We'll fill the screen with them right after I inform you that you can stream live games on mobile, NFL RedZone, NFL Network, and more on NFL Plus.